Alright, welcome back to Castlevania, Portrait of Ruin Blind. My name is Tails Fyraga, and in the last episode, we did some messing around and found ourselves this lovely little Tower of Death here. And we even learned the truth about Wynn's identity, his daughters, the nature of the vampire killer. In today's episode, however, Jonathan and his big old spear, and Charlotte and her book of stabby things, and I guess slashy things too, more like that. We're gonna go in and see what's in this portrait. With the wiggly skull. Ooh. Looks like it's some sort of prison of some kind. Alright. Forest of Doom. Frogs. Oh, that's really fucking cool. Oh, it's just a tree made of crows? Summon a frog to use in battle. Alright, you got me curious here. Oh, right, you can summon frogs. That's a thing you can do in Vampire Survivors. I'm just gonna say that all the time because all of my Portrait of Ruin knowledge is like from Vampire Survivors. Are you Cthulhu? Actually, you're Malachi, aren't you? Malachi. Yeah, there we go. You ain't turning around too much. Bit easy for such a big guy. I know I'm gonna eat those words later on. Red axe armor. Basically just an axe armor that takes 2 hits, I guess. Alright, if we're getting frogs as enemies, though, I think that leads more credence to, like, the concept that maybe our next movement skill is going to be based around frogs. So we're probably going to get the ability to turn ourselves into a frog, and then Charlotte is going to be like, ooh, frogs are icky because I'm a girl character. And Jonathan's just going to be like, okay, that's cool, no problemo. I'm predicting it right now. There we go. God, the 3D effects on some of the backgrounds is so trippy, too. Is that just a moldy piece of bread? Yeah, it is. Moldy bread. Probably don't want to eat it unless there's like a flesh golem soul we can get later. Loves to eat the strangest things. A lot of harpies. There we go, I don't know what launched that projectile. I mean, it would have had to have been one of the harpies that launched that projectile, but it's a bit weird. Oh, that Skelerang was cowering in fear. Oop. Birds. Alright. We'll get the book out for the bird killing. The Book of Bird Killing. If only it could be the book of... Oh, you've got jiggle physics in this game, Mrs. Witch. There we go, the Igavania Witch. Total babe. And the Student Witch. Not as much, but... yeah, they've all got cats. The weirdest looking bees I've ever seen. Do I keep climbing this tower? I feel like I should keep climbing this tower. Might be something in for us. Hello. Mr. Trent? Or should I just call you Trent? How do you like some knives, Trent? Swim back to Jonathan for the time being. Alright, and that just leaps back there, so that's in case you wanted to go that path. Hello, pretty lady. You're dead now. Did the cat have a cat? Honestly, I do kind of wish this was Aria of Sorrow, because in that game you get like a soul that allows you to launch cats at people. In other words, it turns you into the greatest of all job classes for RPGs, the Necromancer. glowing yellow. I feel like that just summoned a bunch of enemies. And looks like that's an HP up. Oh, okay, you've just got fucking Wolfgang Krauser Kaiser waves, huh? It's kind of funny, actually, with Wolfgang Krauser. Because, like, his music in the Fatal Fury games is like an actual, like, orchestral piece of music. I think it actually is like a legitimate classical music piece that he comes out to. And also just Kaiser Wave just kind of reminds me of like Rugal from the King of Fighters series and how he was intended to kind of have... What is shaking? Also, why is this tombstone doing sick flips? Oh, you're shaking. Okay. Nope, didn't need to do that. But I did it. Club. You're not an item. Unless you are, no? No, you're not. Alright. Interesting. Well, yeah, one of the things with Rugal in the King of Fighters series and stuff is that originally the intention was was that he would be able to, like, copy all of the abilities of all the playable characters, and they just couldn't do that for memory limitations. So that's why, like, he has both the Rapuken from Geese Howard and the Kaiser Wave from Krauser. And why he's also got Athena's Psycho Barrier just as a Dark Barrier instead. Corpse Weed, we've already dealt with you. You aren't surprising us anymore. Your old hat. You've run out of tricks. There's a warp room. I feel like we have both explored quite a bit and also haven't done much. This actually seems like it would be a nice little apartment to live in, too. Honestly, if this building, like, wasn't in the Forest of Doom or something, I'd sleep here. Are you... together? Somebody's gonna use you as, like, a Blue Sky or Twitter avatar. Grants the protection of spirits of stone. Look at him, he's just doing a fucking PogChamp over there. Oh man, and I trust him a lot more than I trust Gutex, honestly. Stone Circle. Alright. Basically got ourselves a nice little barrier here. Basically it's a Mega Man styled shield weapon. Rotates pretty slowly, but, you know, maybe this is what the Power Stone should have been. There we go. You can't get around the rocks. I mean, you probably can get around the rocks. Ooh, I see. You're using fun little symbols there. Look at that symbolism. He looks so fucking frustrated when you kill him, too. You're like, oh, I can't believe I died to this shit. There we go. Oh, more birds. Let's get a weapon that can attack upward. Oh, since they're red axe armors, they probably also fucking work like the red skeletons do, where they just come back. I don't think I've ever seen a game with, like, red axe armors before. Like, admittedly, my Castlevania sample size is a bit limited. I've never beaten any of the ones that aren't the Igavania games, but... believe this will probably be a little bit better. No, it's still not as good as the Calasaurus. Someone is gonna correct my pronunciation for that, and it's gonna take me several episodes to actually, you know, figure that out, because all of these are recorded in advance. You're spitting skulls at me? Oh, you're a man-eating plant. That's probably the mans you've eaten. Here we go. Well, in this case, I should be playing as the girl character then, because you're a man-eating plant. You can't eat me if I'm a cute girl. It's just not how it works there, pal. Are you guarding anything, or are you just here because this is your apartment? I mean, it's a lovely place you've got here. Anything, any secrets? Nope, doesn't seem like it, just a useless room. That's fine, I don't mind useless rooms. Look at his face! This might be my favorite enemy just because of his stupid facial expressions. Oh, I mean, I've also got to show some love to the witch, too. Everyone wants a witch girlfriend with huge supernaturals. Ah, I gotta push you. Now, are you guarding something in specific? No, just this hole. I see, everything's dark in here. Got 1,000. Oh, one of the fine century eggs there. Except that's more of a millennium egg than anything else. He's got to watch with a minute hand, a millennia hand, and an eon hand. And when they meet, it's a happy land. Powerful man, that universe man. Oop. There's frogs all over the place. Yeah, let's switch to Charlotte just so we have the barrier around us. Hey, there's something over here. I'll do a little bit of doubling back just to see if there's anything to the left. Because there could be. It's a Castlevania game, they want to hide things. Oh hey, Stonewall, a defensive stationary stance passed down by the Morris family. And another bell. Alright, well that caught all the attention of the enemies, but at the same time it also opened this place back up. Even though it's a room we've already been in. Yeah, let's get those map squares going. Alright, what was that thing I just got? It looked like another corset. Jade corset, okay. Not too worried about it. Rose Stem Whip, on the other hand, sounds pretty interesting. Thorned Whip that requires great skill to use. Pretty good for whip standards. I mean, we haven't used a new weapon in a fair bit. And that might be the reason why. Because I'm bad with new weapons. Honestly, I love my spear. These tombstones might actually be the most powerful enemy in the entire game. Certainly getting hit a lot by them. But I'm also kind of just bad. Yeah. Yeah, you're hopping around there. You've got to follow, like, a certain pattern or something, right? Okay, there's a save room here. Feel like the moldy corpse might just be able to just walk in, but... he ain't. He's just doing his moldy corpse thing. There we go. I knew there was a good reason to save. We're up to a boss fight. Let's see what we're up against. Underwater. What are you? You're this thing, whatever this is. Dagon, okay. Where has the day gone? So far, so good. Oh, I can't help but notice that water cannon you're shooting there. How doth one dodgeth that? How does one dodge this, actually? I mean, maybe I don't even need to dodge it. Maybe I can just Holy Lightning through it if my timing is good. And you're just gonna switch sides. Your pattern's easy to figure out, but it's also surprisingly fast. Ooh, actually, you're swapping sides again. Another Holy Lightning there. I was gonna say, wait for the right moment and then Holy Lightning again. Like this. Because if we do it near the end of the water, or like near the end of its range, then that means it's hitting us less than near the beginning. Alright. Interesting boss fight. I don't know if I'm getting more used to... Well, I can also jump pretty high in the water too, so... But I don't really have... Hang on, actually... Oh! Oh, you... That makes sense, actually. I could have just avoided that by being up top. I didn't need to iframe through it. I didn't realize you'd have the ability to swim, but then again, I guess since we're kind of staring here at the bottom of the ocean, so she... Yeah, she kind of hides her dress when you stop crouching. Toad Morph, a shape-shifting spell that turns the caster into a frog. I knew it! And honestly, the Forest of Doom was pretty sure. I mean, there's a couple of little doors I didn't go into. Might do a little bit of investigation of that. There we go. That Tree of Crows is honestly a really fucking cool set piece, though. Alright, when you actually get a chance to attack, you hit like a fucking truck, but Charlotte doesn't have the most defensive gear, although her defense is not that much lower than Jonathan's, actually. Well, her mind stat is significantly better. Yeah, all we really missed was that treant there. Like one map square of bees. Well, there was that other tower we could... Actually, there are two places I see where we could go. Because there was the rightmost little tower there with the crows. And we didn't go down there. Cotton Apron, probably not as good as what we've got right now. Alright, so let's go down here. See what's in this room. Killer dolls. Just killer dolls then, huh? Yep, no secret wall to loop us back around. And I can tell you right now, it's not lupus. So now, where does this other one go? I'll switch to Jonathan. He has an easier time dealing with magic enemies. Charlotte theoretically has an easier time dealing with these birds. Theoretically, because I still walk face first into them. Alright, what's up here that we didn't do then? More witches. More bees. Yeah. Stone Circle is actually really good for dealing with these hives. And another tower we can go up. Checking here. And there's an MP max up, which is very nice to have. Kill that just in case. Alright, Trent, yeah, you better back off. You better back off. Tristan and Isolde. Or Isolde. Believe that's Arthurian legend. Love story of a noble knight. It's the same as our Don Quixote, just a little stronger. I'm actually gonna stick with a Tome of Arms. It's weird because you'd have to come here, back here after the... You really expect you to hold on to, like, weak stuff throughout, like, the Ashtart fight and the vampire lady whose name I'm already forgetting fight? Alright, save room up here. Which means that other one's probably just an empty map square. Jonathan can find out. Yep, there we go, Johnny boy. Oh, look at her, she's flying. She's flying. And she falls. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So even though it's rocks and you'd think that throwing a rock at a bird would be pretty strong, it doesn't really affect them that much because it's magic. It affects these things a lot, though. Not effective on birds, but effective on bees, and there's nothing in this corner. Okay, and I can't transfer the barrier over to Jonathan either. Alright. Yep. Yeah, you do 92 damage, Mr. Man. Oh, and I'm cursed? I'm cursed. Do a lot of damage, sir. And I really wish you wouldn't. More rocks. Just get through these frogs, no problem. Oh, those aren't enemies, so you can't just get like a bunch of experience points. That makes sense. There's probably some other stuff we missed. But I also know that there's some places where we can play with our new toy. Save the game. Yeah. Alright, so let's go down here. Take the elevator. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Actually, the spell we need to equip. Wait for the elevator to get down to our stop. Make sure you have your hotel key, otherwise the elevator does not work. And make sure you've got your con badge. I am excited for MagFest again. They announced what the theme was, and it's Legend of Zelda themed again. Look at us! Oh, we are Frog. Hell yeah. And that was worth a lot of money, too. We are the money frog. Repost for money. So of course we'll need to use that for specific areas, and I'm trying to remember where we went that we couldn't get through before. I might actually already remember it. Hang on. Let's get our rocks back. We're still taking a little bit of damage from the white dragons, but not nearly as much now. Where was it that we were earlier that had a place that we couldn't go through? Because I know we had something like that, and I'm not making it up. Let me actually take a look at the map. Jonathan can have fun with his Lilith here. I don't see anywhere that's immediately jumping out at me is the thing. Like, I know there's somewhere that we haven't been to because we needed to get through a tight space. It's like up above the main area here? Because we needed the slide to get through there. Yeah, nothing there. I thought I remarked on something that was just like, oh, we need the ability to air slide or some shit like that. Oh well, if all else fails, I can just bring up a map, but I don't want to spoil myself too much. Alright, what do you got as well? Alright, see, enter this command. Full rotation of Y. Want a poison sword, bring moldy bread, amanita, and a long sword. Alright. Charlotte, I'll teach you a healing spell, come back wearing 3 nun items. Alright, well we got a nun's habit. Just need 2 other nun items, I guess. So what was the input? It was... martial art learned. So if I do that, yeah, and then I just do a knee bash. Alright. It's easier than the double tap, like crit. Well, I say easier than the double tap crit, and then I get it 3 times in a row. What else? Come back when the last 3 digits of your money are 777. Ooh, that's gonna be difficult to finagle, but we might be able to do it.
I'll make you a deal.
Buy some more potions, buy high potion. And now... ooh, powdered milk. But don't talk to the powdered milk man. Let's see, what else? Do you have any of the items we need for the healing spell there? I might actually have to look up what those items actually are. No, you ain't got much. All you've added was powdered milk. See if I can remember where that frog point was. Hang on, let's dive deep into my mind palace here. And if I dive deep into my mind palace... All it is cat girls with unusually sized breasts. Alright. All it actually is in my mind palace is sleep, sleep, sleep. Alright. Well, I might look up a map between episodes just to see where I'm going and refresh my knowledge. For now, let's actually do a little bit of exploring the clock tower proper. Because we've been in here a little bit before, but now I feel a bit more comfortable with actually doing things inside it since we went to another area. Ah! And it's a good thing I did, that's the wrong spell. Hang on. There we go, at least Toadmorph is up at the top. Oh, we can even lick things too. We're little Forg. Killer doll, trotting around. Yep. See if we can. There we go. It's a matter of actually reaching ya. I have a feeling that the clock tower is going to be where all the most annoying enemies are going to be. In other words, it's a clock tower. Oh, and there's the yellow Medusa heads. If they act anything at all like the ones in Aria, they'll turn you to stone. Nope, and you've got a safe place to see your crumble blocks. Nope, there's something up there. Just need to actually get up there is the big issue. We can go with that from the other side. Hang on, what am I supposed to do here? Besides run into every Medusa head I see. Almost. You're taking a lot of damage, though. Oh. They don't damage it when you turn to stone, but you still take more damage as a rock. Yeah, I know I need to switch to Charlotte. No, don't do that. Oh boy, this is gonna be even more annoying than the one in Aria, isn't it? Just got more of the heads to deal with. Jonathan, why did you move? You dumb fucking idiot. Stay here. I need to jump off of you. Thunderbolt. Alright. Now I can move over here. It's HP max that we definitely need at this point. Gaibon, what are you... Wait, hold on. Where's Slagra then? Wait, nope, that's Frog, right? Hang on, this is gonna get annoying if I have to do this. It's got stone circle on you. Wait, hold on, there's just... I didn't even notice we broke that open, but that's cool. If nothing else, it gets you around. There's Slagra. Why are you two separate? You two should be together. You're the best of friends. You know what? Since you're not the best of friends anymore, I'll kill you. That's what you get for turning your back on friendship. That is a lot of clocks. And there, that looked like it could have been leading to a secret, but it also just might be Konami trolling me at this point. Anything's possible. What isn't possible is me making simple jumps, apparently. Ooh, nice splits. You know Donkey Kong can do the split. Oh, curse. Of course. And hey, there's the rose stem whip we got earlier. Flying armor. Dealt with the flying armor before too. Nope, nope, nope. Get out of there. Oh my god, get out of there. What do you mean? These are giveaway platforms. Oh my. No, okay. Now this is a clock tower. Nope, get out. Alright, at the end too. It's technically where we came in. Alright. You guys, no. Yeah. Stone Circle, I don't even care what that spell was. It was a Medusa Petrify spell. Have to look it up later. I think it was another summon, but I need to get in a spot where I'm not gonna just get rocked by Medusa heads. Oh my god, those are as bad as like classic Vania ones. Jeez. Yeah, summon Medusa and activate the Eye of Petrification. Of course, I land on the one pit of spikes there. There they are, together at last. Oh, that just knocked your item out from you. Didn't actually die. I might go back to using Ice Needle, actually. Just for the range advantage. Okay. You do enough damage to Gaibon and he turns red. Blue cape. God, they put in some tricky platforms here too. Which again, I guess makes sense. It's a clock tower. They're kind of infamous for how difficult they are. Warp room here. Which means up above we'll have to deal with the Blowjob brothers here again. I guess technically they are kind of doing the things that they do in Symphony of the Night as well. With the turning red and the flipping their weapon out. Alright. This better be a save point. It is, and I think I know who's beyond that other door. Because if it's a clock tower, it's probably gonna be Death. Well, alright Death, let's see how bad you are in this game. The look you have. I'm assuming you've run into Bronner. That's none of your business. You won't escape this time. You do realize there's no connection between myself and Bronner, don't you? And yet you still challenge me? If my research is correct, you have a strong desire to see Dracula revived, correct? Even if you're not working with Bronner, you still have to be defeated. Challenging me even though you can't use the whip? How utterly absurd. But I'll play with you anyway. Oh, that's an interesting attack there. I'm getting out of the way. Alright. Oh, you are not weak to weapons at all. Some magic is gonna be... What does this form you? Oh, you're swapping between weaknesses. That's what you're doing. Because now you're taking more damage from actual weaponry. I want an edit of this fucking sprite, but I want it to be like he's holding middle fingers out on both sides. Yeah, there we go. You're color-coded. Oop. Get me out of here. This is an interesting death fight. Very unusual to have to kind of watch the angles there. Or I could just break the locks too. Nope. Holy lightning. You are taking a lot more hits than I really want you to, sir. No wonder Dracula keeps bringing you back. You're a tough bastard. Guess it makes sense, though. You're literally death. We don't have much health to spare. We have even less health to spare now. Ruh-roh. Please, please kill? No. Oh my god. Alright. Death's got hands, but more notably, he has a lot of health. I'm just gonna pretend that that didn't happen. Death waiting in the other room, just being like, the fuck are they doing? Alright, so now we know you're color-coded for which kinds of attacks we should use against you. I actually wonder if Stone Circle might be better here. Because it lasts longer. Doesn't pile on the damage as quickly. Come on, break the chain, break the chain. Oh, that's a one-hit kill. Charlotte doesn't have enough damage output for that. Oof. I guess if you see that attack coming, I'll switch to Charlotte and then... Oop. Okay. Wonder if we can stop that attack by breaking the hands. But we're not doing nearly as well as we were in the first fight, actually. This is an interesting death fight, but it's also a really fucking annoying one. Yeesh. Oh my god, it still came at me. Are you kidding me? I was even in like full concentration mode and everything. Ooh. Give that the jukes. Get another spell out. Oop. Damn it. I'm gonna have to use the high potion here. Alright. It's vulnerable to melee attacks. He's lining up. Sickles are making it hard too. I guess that's what they're there for. Oh my god, the way these bounce sometimes. Use both the potions there. Might actually want to come back with more items. I think maybe I should move to a safe position first and then worry about spell casting here. Alright. Jonathan's turn. Might actually be worth experimenting around with another dual crush that doesn't rely on me being on the ground. If I have to take a hit, I'd rather take a hit from death than a sickle, or a big scythe there. It's a cool fucking attack though, somebody should steal that for a fighting game. $69 health, that might be the... Nope, never mind. I was gonna joke that it might be the good luck charm I needed. Yeah, I think I might actually just take this as an opportunity for more items. Alright, came in with a few more potions this time. Perhaps maybe some potions will be the difference between success and failure here. It would also be funny if I didn't really need them. Oh. Switch to Charlotte just in case for this move. Nope. Fuck. Fuck me running. Pick one of them. Oh my god. He's really fucking good at timing those scythe swings. Go. I don't trust myself to dodge, and for good reason. Use one of the high potions I bought. There we go. See, Jonathan figured it out. Wait, Jonathan figured it out. Alright, kind of just try to iframe through it. Taking the hits from the little sickles is better than taking the hits from Death himself and his scythe. We can even kind of break the chain there. Fleetwood Mac would be most disappointed. Alright, Jonathan. There we go. I think the AI partner actually just always points to whatever direction Death is in. It's kind of what it looked like anyway. God, these combos. God, Death is fucking eating his Wheaties here, huh? He's become very powerful. Which again makes sense, he is Death. I have to use all those potions, and I don't want to, but kind of have to. Really, this attack would just be better if he just had giant middle fingers. Really? You're doing it again? The trick's getting a little old here, Death. Oh, there we go. Well, at least I can hit him with physical attacks now. Now that's gonna do us any... Actually, you know what? If you just wanna do this pattern all day, every day, it's fine by me. You know, you do you, Death. I can't tell you you're doing things wrong. 'Cause what do I know? I am just a mortal. And lightning. Fuck, we don't have anything for... I'll partake in some beef jerky. And also in-game, I will partake of some beef jerky. There we go. God, I can't even make jokes right now. I'm just... Death is just taking forever to fucking kill. There we go! Complain and you shall receive. How can someone like you possess such amazing powers? Wait, didn't I kill you like 7 times? How did you come back anyway? I may not have the whip's power, but I can still kick your ass. I underestimated you. Still, I have my reasons for holding back. Is that your excuse? How typical. Now resign yourself to your fate. Know the limits of your power. There still is something I need you two to do for me. Damn it, he ran away. Say, what do you suppose death meant that we still have a task to perform? Forget it. Our task is simple. Beat up all the baddies. No problemo. How can you always have this happy-go-lucky attitude? I prefer to call it a positive attitude. Look, stop worrying so much and focus on what we have to do. Defeat Death and Brawner. Got it? Okay. Worrying only makes things worse than they really are, right? You got it. Oh, I am very glad that I got those healing items when I did. It's a cool-ass death fight. But man, that was a fucking wild death fight. Jeez. After facing off against a couple of bosses that seemed pretty easy in the grand scheme of things, suddenly the game's just like, hey, remember those bosses that you thought were kind of easy? Fuck you! Here's death! Oh boy. Alright, well that's gonna be it for today's episode. I think we accomplished a fair amount here in today's episode. So, I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. I don't know when it'll be yet. Could be right now. Check your subscriptions or your inbox. Maybe it's there. Who knows? I don't. But I'll find out. It's a terrible intro. How did I forget how to end videos? Weird. I'm just gonna hide in this corner in shame.